keep all your heart with you. Kana makakako se mehe malesu se me mahalo tu mahalo male. Go, take all your heart with you. If you stay, keep all your heart with you.
Hello, it's the next day and I'm kind of sitting here waiting for the tea to be ready, and I'm organizing my knits. I'm kind of like understanding what I want. So there will be a podcast episode coming either before or after this video, we'll see, where I show you some of the knits that I've been working on. But in that episode I didn't include this. Look at this, how cute this bag is. Didn't include this nice pair of socks that I've been working on the past 2 days. And I'm using a yarn that I don't necessarily love. I had it in my stash and I bought it at the yarn shop that now is closed nearby 3 or something, 2.5 years ago, and it's in this really nice bottle green, and it's a wool and acrylic blend. It's a DK way yarn, but I'm using needle size 2.25 millimeters to kind of create a more dense gauge. And I'm doing a little texture situation here. I already finished one sock, so I'm on to the second one, and I need to knit the German short row heel on this one that I'm knitting. But I'm sorry, I don't own sock blockers, but basically it has this nice little cable and then some seed stitch and some slip stitch with pearls on the side. It's super easy. So let me quickly tell you the pattern so you can create it if you want. I cast it on 53 stitches and I knitted a 2x2 ribbing as long as I wanted, right? And then I divided. The back is 32 stitches and the front is 21. The front is where the magic happens, right? So what I've done here, so I put 2 stitch markers, one at the beginning of the round and one at the end of the round. So the beginning of the round is you just knit stockinette, which is going to be basically the back, right, of the sock. So you knit stockinette and then you have a stitch marker here and you do purl 2, slip 1 stitch, which will be knitted in the second round, and purl 1, and then you do a cable over 4 stitches, right? And then you do 5 stitches moss stitch. So knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, and then for 2 rounds, and then the other 2 rounds you reverse. So purls over knits, knits over purls. Pause if you need to connect the dots. But yeah, and then you basically mirror back what happened in the first section, and you just do another cable over 4 stitches, purl 1, slip 1 stitch, knit twice, and purl 2, and then you knit again. And yeah, you continue like that until you need to knit the heel, and you do your own choice, the choice of heel that you like. I know very well the German short row heel, so that's kind of my default one, but it's not necessarily the best fitting heel. But yeah. And then you continue knitting in pattern until you have 3 or 4 centimeters less than the desired length, and then you just do stockinette with toe decreases. So you interrupt the kind of cabling situation, and you just do the decreases, the toe decreases. So it's quite simple. Like, maybe now it sounds complicated, but it's not. So you basically work the front situation over 21 stitches. So you have 53 in total, right? And I casted on 53 stitches because when it comes to fingering way yarns and thin needles, I always cast on about 59 stitches for my vanilla socks. But right now I'm using a DK way yarn, so I wanted, to compensate for that, and I cast it on a bit less. But you can always do some math as long as you work your, if you want to kind of copy the design, you can have more stitches on the back or more purl stitches between the slip stitch and the cabling section. So instead of do 2 purl 2 slip 1 and purl 1, you can do like purl 3 slip 1 purl 3, for example, and it will create, I think, an even more beautiful design. I hope that kind of gives you some inspiration and you can knit it too if you want. Pattern for free I gave you. But yeah, so these are the little projects I've been working on, and then I'm kind of trying to finish this, but it's so much work. So much work. Like, it feels that it is never ending. I'm on the stockinette part of my choose your own garden design, and I've been working on this every evening almost ish. I've been doing maybe 3-4 rounds, and it's still, there's no progress. Like, there is a little bit of progress, as you can see, but it's just, I really need this to be finished for the deadline, which is April 12th. Will she make it? I have to. Okay, then last thing that I want to talk about, I showed this in the podcast that I filmed that you watched or will watch, who knows. This is a yarn that I got sent by Imagine Wool, and it's a baby alpaca yarn. It's the softest thing ever. And I want to cast on a cardigan, but I'm undecided because I want to create a brioche cardigan, maybe another Agnete cardigan by Petite Knit. I have that pattern. I like the way it fits. I'll probably cast on that one. But I need to hold this together with a fluff. Maybe a mohair, silk mohair, or a suri alpaca, because this is fingering way, so the pattern recommends for DK way yarn. And I was thinking so I have two options. I either buy some silk mohair in the perfect color to hold it together, and then I'll have the perfect cardigan. Or I can go stash diving and just, I know that I have some silk, like a stash of silk mohair, not a huge stash, but I have some skeins in a similar color. And then I have other skeins that are not really similar color. I have a silk mohair stash, so I could just go crazy and blend different silk mohairs and do kind of like a stripy version that is not really stripe, it's more like stripes that blend together, if that makes sense. So this will be the kind of consistent color throughout the cardigan, but then the silk mohair will give some highlights of different colors, if that makes sense. I think that's very exciting because I can use up what I already have. I don't have to buy more yarns, and I can see if I can, you know, play with colors and create something that is really exciting and not just basic. But I also know that I really would like a beautiful, simple brioche cardigan in this color with a pop of silk mohair in the same kind of shade. So I'm kind of torn between this kind of super creative and exciting blend of, yeah, using different silk mohairs and use up my silk mohair stash, which is not so big, it's probably like just a bag. Maybe I can show you the bag and then you can tell me, you can write me comments, and yeah, it gives me a lot of joy, but at the same time I know that since it's a lot of knitting brioche, it's a lot of knitting. I have a beautiful yarn. Maybe I shouldn't really risk it, right? But let me show you the silk mohair stash and you can help me. Okay, here's my little silk mohair stash. You can't see much, but let me show you. So I have kind of 3, I think, skeins in this beautiful, gorgeous kind of rust cinnamon color, which I think will go beautifully with this. So if I had enough of this, it would be amazing, but I don't, and I know I could order more. Maybe I could do that. Look, my dogs, what they did. So this is going to be also pretty much of a project. So I have this much of silk mohair in this color. Then I have this color, which I think also will look beautifully with this yarn. And then I have this is a suri alpaca and silk blend. This also I think will look nice. So far, these 3. Then I have a tiny bit of this, which is similar to this one, but it's not exactly the same. Then I have a tiny bit in this kind of pinkish rose color. I think this also will be nice. Then I have some crazy colors. I mean, I have this yellow, beautiful as well. So far, this combo, but I think it's still not enough. Then I have this crazy, beautiful, kind of sagey green. And I don't think these two are absolutely gorgeous together. I mean, they would be nice as try. I don't know about this one. Then I have like a pink crazy one, which could be fun, who knows. And then I have this suri alpaca orange. I think that all of this could be enough, but I'm absolutely not sure. So this is the situation. This is the situation. I'm not sure. I really will. I have these two, which is kind of a cotton and mohair blend. What do you think? Shall I venture in this crazy idea of combining different yarns from Stash? I have also this kind of grayish, which could work. This is another gray, could work. I mean, this inspires me a lot, and sometimes I feel really conflicted, because I want, like, on one side I want to be inspired and follow my joy and just create things that give me pleasure just to think about the different, you know, combinations of color. But then on the other side, I like kind of staple wardrobe pieces. Even this pink, it could be fun. Maybe, I know I could be like a good person and swatch and then decide. Probably many of you already were like, just swatch. So that could be an option. What do you think? Let me know. All right, let's wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to support my capacity to continue making videos, to buy bread or flour to make bread, please head over Patreon and support me there. It's $5 and something per month, and sometimes I publish some videos. We have a beautiful community group where we share our daily lives and knits and projects. And if you don't feel like supporting me on Patreon, I have also a Ko-Fi profile where you can buy me a coffee here and there. If you can't support me economically, I totally understand. Like this video or comment or subscribe, because it truly supports me as well. So thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.
If you go, take all your heart with you. If you stay, keep all your heart with you.